To cut CO2 emissions, there are two basic ways. The smartest one is to not emit them in the first place. The second one is to remove CO2 from the biosphere and find new ways to use it.
If we recognize the importance of carbon capture, utilization and storage as a critical technology, then we need to have a conversation or a dialogue between the government and also the emitters who are from the industry side.
The idea of pulling CO2 directly out of the air has been bouncing around climate change policy circles for over a decade. But it's only been in the past few years that the technology itself has been tested in the real world.
So the technology is proven today, but it's not on track for delivering its ambitions in the climate discussions or in the climate objectives. The reason for that is there is no clear market mechanism or policy mechanism that intensifies investment from industry. So the Clean Energy Ministerial is trying to advance a large portfolio of clean energy technologies to make sure that they deliver on their climate ambitions. And CCS is one of the technologies that was brought to the discussion recently and approved as part of the Clean Energy Ministerial portfolio.
Since the start of 2016, 148 deals have been made in alternative energy and carbon capture, utilization and storage.
The Carbon Disclosure Project is the world's largest platform for assessment of the sustainability, specifically climate change, performance of various companies. It was not an easy journey, but in 2016 we got the best historical result, which was A- in their rating platform, which is the best in Middle East, one of the best in our industry worldwide.
The shift to a low-carbon economy presents the question of what role energy-intensive companies will play in this transition.
Renewables energies are making very good progress. They are getting cheaper and cheaper. CCS is still behind in delivering their climate ambitions. Again, all studies are very clear. If we don't have carbon capture utilization as a very strong mitigation technology to reduce emissions, it will be extremely difficult to achieve the ambitions of the Paris Agreement.
The reality is that we have very few options for getting to negative emissions and complying with our global carbon budget, the one that would put us on track for the 2 degrees Celsius target, included in the Paris Agreement on climate change.
The question is not renewables against CCS or against nuclear. The question is how to make the best use of all energies in a way that we avoid putting greenhouse gas emissions into the atmosphere.
Low carbon technologies and new regulations are disrupting the established order of the energy industry. The ability to pull carbon out of the air is not a silver bullet, but it might be one of the solutions paving the way towards a low carbon future.